Yashovardhan Azad, I want to start with you. Is there any doubt in your mind that it was because of political patronage that Mafia dons like Mukhtar Ansari were allowed to flourish? That's the first question. The second point is that with the death of Mukhtar Ansari, has this come completely to an end? Or does this survive in pockets of Uttar Pradesh still, the Mafia culture?
Well, let me start, Arnab, by saying that it is a reflection of our polity that dreaded gangsters like Mukhtar Ansari flourished in some parts of our country, Bihar, UP, even other places. And definitely, they are backed by the ruling establishment. Otherwise, no mafia can actually survive without pockets of support. So this is extremely important, and that is why when any incident in respect of these people takes place, immediately there is either a politicization of the incident or a communalization. For the simple reason, if Mukhtar Ansari wasn't a member of party or jumping parties across and helping whenever he was helping himself, there would have been no outcry over his death in the jail. And the second part, which you asked, is that glorification is something which is extremely unfortunate. Let me tell you that there are only two critical issues relating to this death, and it shouldn't have been politicized. Number one is whether medical attention was given to him properly. And number two, whether he was poisoned, because that is the allegation. A judicial inquiry has been ordered. And as far as the poisoning goes, it's a toxicology report which gives you this. That comes after 4 weeks. And it will be absolutely clear in the judicial inquiry whether it has been done or not. And therefore, and the last point, which is very important, Arnab, I feel now, is that out of the 60 cases in which this man was involved, in 5 there was already conviction. I mean, if he were to live, he would be living throughout his life in jail. And it did not serve any purpose for the state or the police to knock him out. I mean, in fact, it was serving their purpose because he was getting convicted and it was improving the crime record. It was improving the law and order. It was giving a kind of a message to the other mafia that this kind of activities will not survive. And therefore, given these 2 points, it is obvious that such dreaded gangsters, if their rule is going to end, ultimately is going to be benefiting everyone. It should go as a message, not only in UP, but also across the states in other places, because mind you, Arnab, there are certain parties still who are inducting these mafias in some places.
And I want to, no, Yashovardhanji, I also want to bring in the aspect of the media. Before I continue this conversation, it is a known fact that sections of the media used to lionize these people. I don't know what they got out of them. There is one particular anchor who used to keep saying that every time I went to Atiq, Ahmed and Mukhtar Ansari, they served me very good biryani. They served me delicious food. These were people with a lot of tehzeeb, and they used to serve me very good tandoori chicken. And I kept telling Mukhtar Ansari that he makes delicious food. This is not accidental, Shantanu. This is deliberate. The attempt was made to give the impression that these are very good people. It was part of the same vote bank culture that the media also suffered from. And they were responsible for building Yaqub Memon, Dawood Ibrahim, Atiq Ahmed, Mukhtar Ansari and the whole lot of them. So do you want to make a comment on that? And also, Shantanu, along with that, the kind of statements that have come from Samajwadi Party and BSP today.
Exactly. When I saw the Samajwadi Party Twitter handle today, I was so surprised and aghast that it started with Shri Mukhtar Ansari ji, and then they said whatever the Shok Sandesh they had to say. So for Samajwadi Party, Samajwadi Party, he's not a gangster, he's not a terrorist Mukhtar Ansari, he's Shri Mukhtar Ansari ji. That's how Akhilesh Yadav treats him. And we know that how Mukhtar Ansaris and Atiq Ahmed of the world, who should have been in jail, were in assemblies and parliament. And still they're catering. You know, in 2022 election, Mukhtar Ansari's son got the ticket from Samajwadi Party coalition. And in 2024 election, his brother is getting the ticket already. Right, so they're still, for the vote bank, they're still giving food to the family. And you rightly said, sections and sections of the media gave cover fire to them. Oh my God, as you said, the biryanis are good, the tehzeeb is good, right? And ask Puneet Rai, ask the son of Krishnanand Rai, that how hundreds and hundreds of families are destroyed by these gangsters in UP. And it was only post 2017 that how Yogi Adityanath pinned all these dreaded organized mafia. They were kidnapping mafia, cheating mafia, car chori mafia, rangdari mafia, multiple rapes and murders in their name, and they were some of them were not even FIR, some of them were not in jail, some of them flew jails, some of them flew courtrooms, and then these 10,000 cases, SITs are formed, and now UP is what UP is. That when UP does the investment summit, we get 34 lakh crores of investment, because now UP is a safe place, right? So I think though he died during the Ramzan month, I think so it's a godly justice that happened yesterday in Uttar Pradesh.